Good evening, fellow Kenyans. Today, I'm very much happy to meet you here. I'm also happy that God has granted me health and life. Leo nataka tuongelelee vitu viwili wa Kenya wenzangu. We want to talk about tribalism and nepotism. Tribalism and nepotism. Most likely we want to talk it in Kenyan football. Tribal behavior is very rampant in this country. We saw Kenya here. Like the other day I heard about a situation in FC Leopards. They had an issue with some players. Now, what happened in the FC Leopards camp is that they had not been paid for some period of time, I think about 2 months. But now players were demanding for their pay. In the process of demanding their pay, there was a wrangle. A wrangle emerged between the management of the club and the players. This one led to some very stupid decisions was made by the team to punish the players. What happened is that we have two players here, Peter Thiongo and Eugene Muhangula. Muhangula was the captain of the AFC Leopards. Peter Thiongo was the assistant. Now they had the official, they were the officials of the team as players officials, as we see. A player that's a captain and assistant captain, those are officials in the team. Now, what happened is that as players were demanding for their pay, Peter Thiongo and Eugene Mukangula were also amongst the players who were insisting for the players to be paid. What management decided to do is that they stripped off the captaincy of Mukangula and the assistant Thiongo. Why? Because they triggered the go-slow in the team, which led to the wrangle between the management and the players. A fan who decided to post after that saying that all players from Mount Kenya should be done away in the club. Yaani wachezaji wote wa Kikuyu watolewe kwa timu. What is that? Tribalism. You are saying that, forgetting that we have some fans who are supporting the team. Also, we had an issue with Viga Bullets. Now, Viga Bullets, theirs was tribalism plus nepotism inside. It reached a time whereby a coach was letting a player to play as per the tribe he comes from. He started categorizing players in that you hear the coach saying that This match, lawyers from Maragoli side will play. Next match, Bukusu will play. He also decided that saying that the mini tournaments are made for Tiriki and the other guys, other subtribes, which is wrong. Which is wrong. It's totally bad, and we must condemn it in the highest terms possible. Because to me, tribalism and nepotism are the things which are killing this country. And I've been crying to the European countries that, oh, they are racist, they are doing this. How can we fight for racism whereas you have decided to leave tribalism and nepotism to thrive in our country? It can't work. Please, 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 the Kenyan Football Federation, it can't work. And if we continue like that, this one will not go well. The Kenyan football will die. Leave alone the Kenyan football. The sports empire as itself, it will die. And we cannot allow that to happen. This one is making me suspicious. Why is our Kenyan sportsmen not performing? Like, for example, I'm much concerned with the football because I love football. I've done also coaching on the other side. I'm also a grassroots development coach. So, seeing this one happening and letting it go like that is not good. Whoever will listen to this, whoever will see this, pass the information to other people so that they can hear. Now, I have a feeling the reason why our team is not performing is that, number one, nepotism. You leave alone the talent, you take somebody because of friendship, because your father is his brother, or because the father of the player knows someone in the federation. That one is happening, and that's why we are not performing. It's true. Kenyan football, we must wake up. And if we will allow this one to go on, there's nothing we'll do in football. The other day we went to play friendly matches. Very stupid teams were chosen. Mauritius, where named them Pakistan, Kenya. There were 4 countries. Kenya only managed to win how many matches? How many matches? 1 match. How can you play a friendly 3 games? You boycott 1 game. You give our cover 1 game. You get beaten the second game. Then you call yourself people who are promoting football in this country. It can't happen. It cannot happen. The problem must be solved, and it will be solved by the people of this country. Engin Firat, the so-called Firat, the coach, I don't know the criteria that was used to select that young man. I don't know. I stand to be rectified. I don't know. What was the procedure of appointing Engin Firat as a coach? Did we announce the position of a head coach and we did get the best coach to handle Harambee Stars? My friend, Harambee Stars or Kenya national team should be coached by a Kenyan. That will make us to be confident in ourselves. Kenyan football is dying because of nepotism, not even talent. We have a lot of talents. If you go to Western, if you go to Ukambani, go to Kisii, there we have very nice teams which are playing. Players are scattered all over. But what is happening? You know who in the federation, so that we can give you a chance to play. Nepotism not even the issue of talent. Here is nepotism is killing this country, and it will continue to kill this country, provided that we leave it. Now, this one is making me also to talk about the situation in the country. Have been seeing president running here and there, crying that, oh, we went to a funeral in the British, United Kingdom, Britain, they went there while the Queen died. So he was crying that they were treated like school children dumped in a bus. How can you cry and yet you yourself, this country, you have even refused to organize or to make sure that this small thing called tribalism and nepotism is sorted out. We cannot fight racism before fighting nepotism and tribalism in our country. Tribalism is killing this country. Tribalism is making people to hate one another. Nepotism is making people to kill one another because of petty issues. You take an unqualified person because you know him, because you drink with him in a bar, because you pray with him in a church, because he sponsors you somewhere else, leaving a qualified person. What will happen? At the end of the day, the work that we are supposed to do will not happen. That work will not be done in a professional way. Please, let us work professionally. Let us do our issues professionally. Kenyan football, we must wake up. We must stand up and condemn these things. How many tryouts have we done for youth teams? Or how many scouts do we have countrywide? We have 47 counties. Each and every county should have at least 3-4 scouts who should be working in the county to identify the players who are playing in the regional leagues, Division 2, 1 leagues, so that they can be scouted. And if you don't want those players, or under 17 or whatever, or you don't want players who doesn't play Division 1, Division 2, regionals and whatever, come to the NSL. NSL, there are good games there. There are good players there who are playing very nice football. But they are left out. Why? They have nobody who knows them in the federation. The other day, somebody was saying that Kenya does not have talent. And you are a president of the federation, surely. Where were you born? Who gave birth to you? You are saying that there is no talent in Kenya. There is no talent in Kenya. Surely. Have you walked to the entire nation and found out that there is no talent? Have you communicated with the grassroots officials and found out there is no talent? How can we be beaten with Mauritius? Mauritius. Even the Pakistan, we just struggled to score 1-0. Naming a national team, it takes you 50 days to name a national team. Coach is going out to look for a friendly. Which coach? How does it work out? Does the federation doesn't have officials? Does the federation don't have scouts who can go there and work and look for friendlies? I'm very much annoyed how the Kenyan football is being run. I wish one day I'll be in that office. I'll be there. And things will go well. Let me assure you, I'll be in that office. Now, leave alone the national team. Even these small clubs have been working in these small clubs. Clubs do well when they don't have money. When they don't have money, clubs come together. They work together. They struggle together. But when money comes in the clubs, people are enemies. Chairman takes 55,000, 50,000. Secretary, 100,000 have gone. Treasurer have gone away with 60,000. Oh, somebody have run away with 5 million. At the end of the day, you leave players bare-handed. Nothing, with nothing. And these are the players who are making our flag to go high. Kenyan football must change. Kenyan football must change. Whoever will listen to this, please share it with your friend. I'm not happy the way Kenyan football is being run. This is totally bad. I don't know how these people normally get to the office. I don't know how they work. The other thing, the president of the federation was saying that we don't have money, so what will happen is that after playing all the games, there will be no reward. We'll just clap for you. You have done a good job. That's what we'll do because we have no money. Then why are you in that office? Can you resign and tell people that I have resigned because there is no money in that office? Just do something. People will see you and will understand that this guy have done this because there is no money. You are talking like that and you're in that office seated. We had FIFA money came, COVID-19 money came in this country. COVID-19, FIFA money came. That money, how it was used, we don't know. We employ foreign coaches. We don't pay them. They go to court. The court force us to pay them plus fine on top of it. Then we lose money like that. Please, the issue of management should be done well. Kenyan football, we should run the football federation well. Now, you are doing a good job of educating the coaches. I've been seeing coaches being educated. Each and every region, Dagoretti South, people were being educated. But you are telling them to go to the ground to nurture talents, where you are just eating the football man. Up there, money is just up in that office. How can you educate a coach? A coach have done class C, class D, CAF D. A coach have done CAF C, CAF B, CAF A. He doesn't have a club. We have many coaches who have CAF A. Why don't we give them a chance? If you give a coach, CAF A assistant, CAF A, how that management should be Kenyan people. So that if they don't solve our problem, then we should have our problem somewhere. The Kenyan problem or the Kenyan football problem will be solved with Kenyan coaches, not foreign coach. He doesn't know what is going on. I don't know the business we do with them. But to me, Kenyan football is going at a bad place. And this one we should not allow. We should not allow this one to happen. If this is the kind of game you are playing, Kenyan football will not run at all. Clubs are dying because of tribalism. Clubs are dying because of nepotism. You can't do something because you are from this tribe or from this ethnicity that, oh, you are not good, you don't tolerate us, you don't behave with us well, so you won't play. No. Talent should be nurtured equally, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of ethnic group. We should not allow that to happen, please. Now, we have been crying the issue of racism. Racism has been there. It was there a long time ago, and you cannot kill it at once. But you will kill it if you kill these two things, nepotism and tribalism. This one is killing our football. I do encourage players who are playing out there, don't listen to those things. Just play your ball, come back, invest in your country. You cannot go in a war whereas your house is burning. What will you do? You should stop the burning in your house first, then you go for a war later. Because when you go there, you find your house burned, where will you stay? And you are going to the other side of the country or the other place. The Kenyan football will die just because of tribalism and nepotism. And I really sympathize with the generation that will come. This generation has a lot of talent. This generation has a lot of energy. If we don't make a good platform for these boys and girls who are out there, they will cry for us, because the leaders who we are there to make the platform, we are just doing nothing. Football is not just making fixtures and making tournaments and taking kids to trip and doing what? No. Management. Pay the players. If you have told a player that I'll give you 50,000 after playing this match, make sure that you keep your promise. If you have said that I'll give you 10,000 after the match, make sure you keep the promise. This one will make the club to grow. This one will make the club to strive. Now, the issue of FC Leopards, after that fan commenting that the Kikuyu players should get out of the club management have not done anything, because that guy is from another different tribe. So I can't fear anyone. That guy is a Luya who said that Kikuyu should leave the club. People from Mount Kenya should evacuate the club. So what are we doing? We cannot entitle people or profile people in terms of their tribe. Please, let us concentrate with what we are doing. Long time ago, in 2002, 2003, people were really doing good in football. I was seeing when I was young. People playing football. Oliech were kicking Sekafa like anything else. Sekafa were being played. It was a very nice element that I've ever seen. Sekafa Senior Challenge. Being advertised, people were watching that game. Tanzania meeting Kenya, Dennis Oliech, Francis Onyiso. Those days they were very superb. But nowadays, nothing is being done. There's a lot of money in football, but this money is not reaching down here. Clubs out here are really struggling. There are no fields. In Nairobi, we have no fields. People are using primary school fields to play football. How will that football grow? People doesn't have the uniforms. People doesn't have equipments. For your information, a country doesn't have an academy. Surely, a national team, you don't have even a center of excellence saying that this is Harambee Stars Sports Academy, whereby each and every player who is scouted can come there and testify or play using the national team's equipment. We don't have. Leave alone the national team, the clubs themselves. Why? They eat a lot. Money comes, they eat. This one will not be allowed. In fact, there is no club be it KPL, Kenya Premier League, NSL, which has a complete academy. Now, even under 17, we don't have. Under 13, we don't have national team. Under 20, we don't have. So, what I'm requesting, let us not cry to the government. Every time, government, oh, government, we don't have this, government, we don't have that. No. Number one, goes to the club. A club, before you cry for the government, you must have your income generating projects that will push you through the entire season. You must have projects that will make sure that you get incomes. You cannot depend with government's money the whole year. It can't work. Sometimes that money comes late. So how will you survive? Have income generating projects. You just depend on collecting of money. Oh, let us do an Arambe. We want to see Raila coming and giving us 50,000. We want to see Ruto coming giving us 10,000. We just die poor begging. Let us have our income generating projects. This one will come only if we stop nepotism and tribalism. Tribalism is killing the club. Kenya have a lot of talents out here. If we start to do that, we shall overcome. And make sure you be serious. I'm talking to leaders. Be serious with what we are doing. My name is Isaac Abala. My YouTube channel is called Mr. Green. You can go and check on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share, and comment so that we can grow. I will be updating you on each and every element. Today I've just touched with FC Leopards, how they are behaving with the players. They don't pay players. If you complain, they sack you. If you don't do what they want you to do, they sack you. So, let us be together, pray for the nation. We can't fight racism if we don't fight tribalism and nepotism. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.